System shut down.
Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. I've got some cool plans. We're wrapping up some Lexadaisy eras, you know? So I was thinking maybe it's time to get started and try to start customizing the little avatars in the chat. And big reveal, check it out, I've got a test one live right now. You can all have it. Here we go. Avatars. We'll see if it comes up. Let's see if it works live on stream. You know, I've been having some technical difficulties these days. I mean, the odds aren't impossible. That animation was so cute. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. I worked really hard on it. That's very nice of you to say. Yeah, I had like a very clear aesthetic for that one and I wanted to go for it, so very, very exciting stuff. Okay, here it is. Ready? Here is the test avatar. Avatars. Bud 1. We came up with, you know, a name for said silly avatars, right? Or the little, the folks in the chat, buds, garden buds, the garden buddies. So I've got this little sketch that I did in my notebook planner. There he is! Look at him goob around in the chat. There he is. So that's my test avatar. He's live right now. Not to brag, but yeah. That one's Alexa Daisy original. Can you believe it? So yeah, these are the sprites. I did them in like 2 seconds. They're really, really messy. And also, I haven't mentioned this yet, but we are in a different program. I am currently on my home turf. This is Adobe Illustrator. I'm what they call a pro. I can consider myself a pro in this program. So yeah, I thought it would be fun to do some silly little vector art. You know, I'm pretty speedy at it, not to brag. Not to brag, pretty fast, pretty quick on my feet. We can do some silly sketches with big shapes here. And yeah, I thought that would be a fun, chill way to spend the evening. I don't know about you guys. It's been a crazy, crazy week. Can hang out with some chill doodling. Here we go. We've already got our first flower, and isn't that nice? So I'm not actually going to be sketching very much. You can see I already did the sketches. Aren't these sketches wonderful? Can't you? I bet y'all can't wait to be this caterpillar. Right? It's gonna be great. Also, I should point out, just because this is kind of funny, this was in my planner. I'm like a hardcore planner user, but you can see I didn't exactly track my habits this month. Instead, I drew some burgers and, you know, whatever this guy is, and a little Zerian right here. Sometimes, you know, I'm actually like a really hardcore like believer in planners. I am very strict in my planners, but this week, you know, things got a little loosey-goosey. That happens sometimes. Okay, let's make this little Oddish guy. He kind of reminds me of Oddish, but he's got a little flower on his head. I'm so excited for these guys. So we're gonna design some cute guys. Maybe we'll do a sprite sheet, and I'll kind of talk about what that is. But yeah, mostly this is just gonna be kind of a chill little Adobe Illustrator stream. And this is what I actually, I said this is my, my home turf. This is what I do professionally, so I'm very practiced at using these hotkeys and things, so this should come together pretty easy for me. But yeah, I can kind of talk a little bit about like the process I like to use for these sorts of things. You might notice, like I said, I'm not exactly like drawing or using brush strokes. I do have a brush, but the way that brushes work in this program are very different. This is if you're not familiar, this is a vector program. I talk about vector art a lot, and it's kind of nebulous and hard to describe, but you can see I made a brush stroke here, and if I highlight it, you see it's got all these points on it. These are the vectors. It's a mathematical term representing an arrow going in both direction and magnitude. But you know, basically what these points mean is that I can grab this shape and I can scale it, and all those points will remember the shape indefinitely. So I can scale it all the way up forever, and we can make it a different color, purple. And that's what makes a vector different than an image. Or like a PNG or anything like pixel-based image. I'm not the world's best teacher. Teachers are more eloquent, I think. But yeah, we could do some brush strokes if we want these shapes to be a little less like geometric. So I've been drawing with like mostly shapes. I did circles here. I did some round rectangles. I made this little butt shape here. This is nice. This is good. We could use this. We'll have to expand it though. Ta-da! Now it's a little bit more of an organic shape. Let's see. I've got some tools over here that are covered up. We can take our smooth tool, but I don't know where it is. I'd have to find it. It's all good. We'll live. Let's give this guy some eyes. It's a baby butterfly! I'm pretty excited about the butterfly. I might make myself the butterfly. Have I mentioned I like bugs? I think I have. Let's see here. I want to make these shapes a little bit less geometric. I've got something very geometric going on here, but we can change this. Let's do a circle or like an oval. And maybe we can add a couple extra points to it. I'm gonna take these points here, and these are like all like adjustable, which is kind of crazy. Don't ask me how someone came up with this. I won't be able to answer. Some mumbo jumbo behind the scenes. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I don't know. Who came up with this? Some genius. Some genius a long time ago. I'm gonna make it purple. I'm gonna be flying around here a lot. A lot of flying around. Okay, eyes. Wonderful. Here we go. We got our first bud. He's great. I love him. We can change some colors and things. One thing, hang on, I just realized I gotta lock this down. Let me grab the layers panel. Grab this here. Lock. Okay, we're good to go now. We're good to go now. Back in it. I've done some vector stuff. Okay, yeah. It's usually something that, like, if artists are more used to like working in pixel programs, Procreate is one of these. Photoshop is another one of these. You can work in vectors in Photoshop, but it's generally not what it's used for. And yeah, a lot of artists might use a vector program if they need to like print something at a large scale. You might have like heard of, oh, you need to vectorize this, or please give us a vector file. It's also used primarily in like logo design, things that need to get scaled up and down. Like I said, big print jobs, things like this. And that's because of all this. That's because you can scale it infinitely. I know that's kind of a difficult. It's every time I try to describe what a vector program is, or like what I do for work, to people who aren't really familiar, they seem to struggle. So I must just I don't know if I'm just bad at explaining. It might be that, or maybe it's just kind of a difficult concept. Let's see. I'm kind of trying to get the shapes of these legs to be a little bit more interesting. How about this? A little bit more of like a tapered look. Got some awkward things happening here. How about this? Draw. I like this shape. Object, expand. I'm gonna do some witchcraft here. Shape. Do. I'll watch the VOD later. This is something I really need to follow along. I'll try to make it very educational. Unfortunately, I have a lot of the tools cropped out and things, but maybe I'll try to say what I'm doing out loud. Say what I'm adjusting and things like this. But yeah, this it's good to have a little bit of knowledge, because like I said, there's a lot of like, I don't know, printing professionals that'll be like, you need a vector file. Sometimes print companies, if you need to, like, I don't know, print t-shirts, you know, anything like that. They get pretty strict with their requirements sometimes. Thanks so much for dropping in, Kron. Draw more cute drawings. I'm on it. You got it. This guy's pretty cute though, right? Let's do a butterfly. I'm excited about the butterfly. We'll do the butterfly right now. Here we go. Actually, you know what I think? This is just kind of like a butt floating around, isn't it? That's okay. Maybe we'll need that shape for something else. I'm really excited about the butterfly. Butterfly, butterfly. Let's do, I'm gonna do some more, try to keep it a little bit more organic. Shape. Whoa. I'm not drawing with a tablet right now, so this is just my mouse. Okay. Maybe I need to get my tablet out. I do not use it very often these days. Reflect. Okay. Good to go. Have anyone who's been watching my art streams for a while now, y'all have heard me complain about drawing rectangles, right? This is why. Rectangle. Curved rectangle. You want to see another one? Boom. There's this really handy tool that this program has where they give you little circles in the corners and you can just round them out. It's awesome. I use it all the time. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Large scale printer job for a design company. Yeah. I'm familiar. Foxy's gotta go, but super looking forward to seeing these. Awesome. I'm excited to show y'all. Thanks so much for hanging out. Get back to work with the butterfly. You got it. I give the people what they want. Here we go. Ready? Okay, we got the legs. Very good. You know something? Hang on, take a step back. Take a step back. We gotta take a step back. Okay. I actually need to keep these pretty separate because I'm gonna animate them next. That'll happen next. Okay, we got the little antennae, yeah? Let's put some little boxes on these, actually. Merge. Merge. Okay. Flip. Transform. And reflect that. Whoops. Redo. I'm supposed to be impressing right now. I keep messing up. Transform. Reflect. Oh, I'm just realizing you can't see all the transforms I'm doing. That's silly. That is funny. Now you just really think I'm doing like witchcraft. That's fine with me, actually. I'm fine with that. I am pretty slick in this program. Pretty quick. Okay, we did it. Butterfly bod. Maybe I should merge these together. I'm not 100% sure. I take a lot of steps moving forward and backwards and copying and pasting, just like in my Procreate process. A lot of copying and pasting in case I want to go back to a previous stage where I was drawing something. And like I said, I'm gonna want to animate these, so it's gonna be a little bit of a process. Let's grab some eyes. I like this guy's eyes. They're very wise. Very wise eyes. We're gonna need to redo that guy too. Paste. There we go. I'm gonna delete all this. We'll take this yellow though. That's a nice yellow. And how about those peepers? There we go. Oh man. He's got beautiful eyes. These are groups together. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Isn't that nice? Aren't you glad you aren't missing this? Okay, wings. Let's do it. I'm gonna switch to a new tool here. This is the curve tool. So This tool is good for... Whoop. This tool is good for making shapes like this. It's a little bit different, but we can use it to kind of like trace over our shapes that we kind of sketched out here, and we can be a little bit more precise. Okay. What? Why isn't it doing it? Okay, one more time. There we go. Perfect. And we'll finish it off over here. Color of the wings, maybe pink. Pink. Alrighty. And we'll bring all of this stuff a little step forward here. Badoop. There we go. Hang on, I need to find the, what's it called? The stroke tool. Here it is. Oh, you can't see this. This is so odd. I guess it's counting it as its own window, huh? Okay, that's okay. I will change this. Here we go. Now it doesn't have that harsh line like poking out anymore. Witchcraft is strong. I'd say more apprentice handicraft. Curb your tongue. I'm pretty good at all this. I'm gonna put this over in the corner. Right there, okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna make some shapes. Watch me. Watch the master at work. There we go. I'm pretty excited to be this guy right here. This butterfly. Pretty great. I'm not sure about the shapes. Might keep it simpler. Okay, let's copy and paste. Transform and reflect this one. There we go. There he is. We could put him with his friend. There he is. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, let's give him a little bit of a white outline. Adjusting some settings here. There we go. I'm not sold on this. I'll admit it, I'm not sold. How about this? A nice circle. Is that too crazy? Oh, we lost this one. There we go. Yeah. Pretty cute. I love him. He's precious. That one's gonna be me. That one's gonna be me every single day. Alright, let's do the caterpillar. I'm excited about the caterpillar. Get that over. Also, this beetle guy, I'm so excited for the beetle. There's so many I want to get to. Okay, let's do the caterpillar. Alrighty, caterpillar. Let's do a little, like, cat-shaped head. Butt-shaped head. I don't know. How's that? Let's grab those eyes. 1, 2. Already done. Already done. Do we have a nice orange we could use? Let's pull orange. Okay, allow me to zoom around here. I've got this nice little neon color palette thing that I pulled off of Pinterest a long time ago. That's why I always say I'm not good at choosing colors. I let Pinterest do it for me. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, let's flip this around. Now he's got little antennae. Just like the butterfly. Transform, reflect. Looking good. Looking super good. You know the best part? You get to design little hats. little hats for these guys. So yeah, everyone get excited. Alrighty, let's see, the legs or the little body part. Should we make it like slightly different color? Maybe. Darker, lighter, paler orange. I think the workflow process is like so different for stuff like this than what I do on my iPad. I feel like I'm in my element, you know? Check this out. We'll do the little inchworm piece in the back. Maybe make that darker orange. I don't know. How's this? Let's see, we're gonna have to animate him. This might be a little tricky. Might be a little bit tricky. Okay. We'll do the little butt. Let's do this in new shape too. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Look at this apple. Just like staring me down. Waiting for it. Waiting for his turn. Could do this guy in like 2 seconds. I'm not sold on the apple. Votes for apple in the Garden Buddy squad? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Do we have a nice color for this? I don't know. It's dark orange. Ooh, that's a nice red color, actually. What about this? Changing this guy. Not sold. Not sold on this guy. This guy's an ant. You're in the zone of achieving 120% of your potential. That sounds like a good thing. That seems good. I'm about to go into maximum overdrive. Look at his little legs. You're telling me that this isn't peak performance? This guy right before you? There we go. He's got a wide stance. Because anything could happen. That guy's pretty cute. I think he could be better. Maybe we'll have to work on him a little bit. I'm moving around. Alright, it's time for the beetle. We're already 50% done. Alright, here we go. Let's do like that red color. I liked that color a lot. Red beetle. This guy also might be me. This guy might be me 80% of the time. I'm so excited. I'm gonna code him out. Well, actually, I don't have to do any of the coding. I just have to hopefully format my file right. Hopefully format my file okay. Like this, like this. Yeah, okay. Is he biting a giant piece of bread? No, but that's a good idea. Hang on, hang on. Bread. Bread. This is me drawing on my mouse. No one can give me any crap for it. That's a loaf of bread. Okay, that's a good idea. Because there's I talked about you can add like hats to these guys. You can add custom hats if you know how. I don't know how, but I'll sort it out. And I was thinking like, okay, well, if they're little garden critters, like what should they be carrying? A fat stack of cash? Like what? Like what should I do? I like the idea of them like carrying around like picnic items. Like they just like robbed a picnic, bringing it back to the hive, the nest. It's very realistic. Bugs do that, especially ants. Don't I know that? Oh my god. Ants. Okay, here we go. This is looking pretty good. Let's grab this. Move it down. How's that? Those are his big antlers. Reflect. Okay. Here we go. Put his eyes on top of his head. There we go. Hey, don't bug out. I'm having like way too much fun right now. I am having too much of a good time. Somebody better stop me. Okay, legs. Legs for the gentleman. You know, I'm not sold on this bod shape right now. Drawing on your mouse and looking bad, but the cursive? I am to impress. Alright. Transform, reflect. Yep. Just a couple of legs. Also got the wide stance. Yeah. Okay, this guy might be my favorite. Give him some arms. Give him some arms. Let him have arms. I think this is the best. I think this is the best one. This is the best one we've got. There we go. This guy's gonna be bud number 1. He's a beetle. Should we make his legs like a little bit lighter, maybe? The problem of how to color code these guys is gonna be a little difficult. Also, that's the other cool thing. We'll be able to like do custom colors and things. Ooh, I like this pink. Ooh, I like the pink. What about pink? If I can build this file correctly. But we're just brainstorming right now. Okay, he's pink. Okay, he's pink. I think a miniaturized version of your avatar would be funny. I do have, what do I have in my sketches? I do just have, like, see, this is my actual handwriting. Daisy. Someone could just be holding that. That'd be funny. Red. Okay, we're back to red. I don't know. I think I know the problem. Yeah, let's grab this guy. He could be pink or red. That's like the great thing, is that we can customize this a little later to be whatever we want. What's the stroke width on this? Whoa. Ooh, light pink? Shoot. Alright, what's the stroke on this? Let's see. Where's my window? 3. Okay. This might have been the problem we were having. It looks kind of like a crab. How do we fix that? Maybe the shape. Shape of his, shell? Come on now. I'm trying to adjust this point here. How's that? It looks a little more beetle-ish. He looks crab-like, I think, because of the orange. Because crabs are not exactly orange, but with that dark pink. Is this less crab-like or more crab-like? Huh. Hmm. Might just have to like redo this guy. We can have a couple of iterations. Alright, here's pink. Here's orange. Whoops, forgot his eyes. Now he looks kind of like an isopod. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Pink and yellow? Grab this guy. We could do that. Pink. Oh, I love him as light pink. That's so cute. Yellow legs. We need some spots. Let's take that away. Let's take away the stroke. I wish there was a fast way to do that. There is. What am I talking about? I wish there was a hotkey to do that. Okay, let me take these points and move them a little bit. That feels a little bit more organic, I think. Transform, reflect. Okay, we've got a couple beetles. We'll come back to him. We'll come back to Beetletown. Beetletown, very populated. Snail! The snail. Okay, let's grab this. Wait, what? Do we not have a... Shoot. Kicking myself right now. Oh, it's right here. Okay, what colors are snails? Yellow, probably. Banana slug. There he is. How sweet. How sweet. I love him. Okay, let's make a nice snail-like shape. We all know. It's like this. Like little wobbly bits, like around here. We're gonna keep it kind of simple. We're really trying to do basic shapes here because these guys are gonna get scaled way down. Okay, that's a snail. Let's grab the eyes. We'll do some eye variation. I'm just not there yet. Wonderful. Where's that obelisk I drew? Oh, it's like right here. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. We'll try one more time though. Snail. I kind of love the idea of just a slug. Maybe people wouldn't like getting the slug though. Maybe the people would revolt if they got a slug. You gotta give the people what they want. The people say, I want to be a snail, please. I say, you got it. There he is. Okay, let's do white brush stroke or what? Where's my window? I need my art. Wait, my colors panel. Where is it? Color panel. Here it is. Oh, the color panel. Being a nuisance. Being a nuisance. I got it. Don't worry. The pro gamers here. Purple snail. Is it a plumbus? This guy. I think a lot of things here could be mistaken as a plumbus. This gentleman. Yeah, we've probably got a plumbus lying around. You take the dingle bob. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I've seen the plumbus episode. Alright, let's clean this up. Right here. Can I start at this point? Hotkey. Nope. Nope. What are you, crazy? Okay, let's grab the snail. Let's grab the snail and get out of here. Snail, get away. I haven't even mentioned, but this is what a sprite sheet looks like. That's what we're gonna do. As soon as we finalize all these expertly crafted, silly dudes. Okay, we've got our shell. I'm gonna do like a little bit more of a tighter spiral. I didn't really like the curlicue on that last one. These are important things, you know? How about this? Oh, you know what we can do? We can add a couple extra points to this curve here. There we go. And behold. The snail shell. Should be like up. Like this. More squished. We could redraw this a couple times actually. How about this? Let go. Okay, here we go. Round it out. Okay, there we go. Let's try to keep it even. Even Stevens. Here we go. Like this. Yeah, we'll have to clean up that curve, but it'll be okay. Trust. Okay, we'll sort this out. We'll sort out the curve. We'll smooth it out later. We'll smooth it out later, I say. There's the shell. That seems a little more shell-like. Yeah, that does seem more shell-like. Pats self on back. Yeah, yeah. Tiny shell. Oh my god. Sometimes you just do something as a joke and then you're like, wait. Wait a minute. Just drew another one. What about this? Is that shape better? Drawing with a mouse is hard. How's that? Pretty good. Object, expand, and here we go. Perfect. Never been seen before, never been done before. World's greatest snail. Okay, I think we've got a winner for the snail. That's a pretty good one. Need to soften up these corners here. We got something, they're a little bit sharp. There we go. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. How's this? There's too many points here. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, alright, I'll let you be. Head slug with a snail shell hat. Yeah. He is kind of, this guy looks like, oh, you know what he looks like? He looks like, those things from Pikmin. What is it called? I'm gonna look it up. He looks like that. I think I was like dead on. Look at my shape memory, just like completely recognizing that that's exactly what that was. We'll go ahead and leave that there for inspiration. Oh, he looks nice orange. I like that. Looking good, little dude. Carry on. Carry on. Pink? Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. I'm so glad we redrew the snail. The snail is now the best one. Second to the butterfly. The slug from Rain World? Let me see. Slug from Rain World. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, interesting. I don't know if this is right. I'm not 100% sure. This is the first thing that came up. Put it right next to our inspiration. Is it this? That doesn't exactly look like a slug, but maybe that's their interpretation. Interesting. Whoops. Oops, I just grabbed the Chow sprite sheet. Okay. Okay, moving right along. Moving right along. We got a couple dudes that are definitely star players. Definitely 1,100%. This guy should be green. He's electric blue right now. Do we have a green? Oh, we were using that as the green, huh? Should we introduce green? How about that? Let's merge this guy together. Okay, now you can have a outline. I like this guy. You know, this guy's alright. It's pretty cute. Yellow. Oh, so sweet. I'm excited to animate this guy. I can picture exactly what needs to happen. Make sure he's big enough to stand his own against these other garden buds. I love him. There's also a yellow one. Oh yeah, I saw that. I was seeing like fan art before, like in-game screenshots, and I was like, I'm not sure if this is what they look like in game, but very cute. You've had 4 best ones we've made so far since I joined the stream. What can I say? I love them all equally. Except for this guy. He was abandoned. Alright, here's what's next. I say, this one kind of looks like a Pokemon. I like that about him. Okay, let's get... I have this one shape I want to grab. This one. Okay, we're gonna go fast. Lightning round. Lightning round? Oh, you know what this looks like? It's not exactly a Pokemon. A Tamagotchi. Those are different. I had like a crazy Tamagotchi phase, like, geez, I don't know, a couple months ago. Non-stop Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi fever. Okay, this is good. This is good. Let's merge this. I think we're good to merge that. Okay, we'll group that and scoot it over. Off to the side. Okay. So yeah, a couple of these guys are definitely Tamagotchi inspired. Let's get a nice little shape. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Got my hotkey ready and go. It's kind of a nice jelly bean shape. Good to go. Let's grab that green. I like this. I decided I do want green. Also, I like this teapot up here. They could be holding a teapot, a watering can, the big cash money wad. Okay, he needs some feet. He needs some feet! Will you donate your feet? Thank you for this donation. Okay, I kind of like just the tiniest little feet on this guy. I like the wizard. Oh, I'm excited for the wizard. That's Zirian! I'm gonna make a little secret character Zirian. He's over here. Let me zoom around. He's got a miniature version of himself. It's going to be awesome. He's got his wand. He's got his daisy wand. I wonder who gave him that. Me? Okay, let's give him some eyes. We're gonna do different eyes for this one. I like the other eyes. It just makes sense. This guy's a Tamagotchi. There he is. Oh, he needs... Oh, I know. Here we go. Little cute blush cheeks. A requirement. Supro bro, what's up? What's up? We doodling. We're doodling in a vector program today. Okay, this is the best one so far. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. By Jove, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. This one's good. This one's great. Oh, and the little negative space on the inside. I didn't even plan that. I guess I'm just a pro. Guess I'm just a pro. I almost said pro gamer. I'm actually not pro gaming right now. That guy's really cute. I like that guy. Okay, moving on. I want to retry the beetle. We'll try again. How about we do the wizard? You got me all excited about the wizard. Here we go. Let's grab that green color. We gotta get this right. This one has to be like ultra perfect. I'm actually drawing with the outline already turned on this time. Gotta be precise. Okay, I already feel like I'm messing up. We need two perfect, I don't know, teardrop shapes like this. Cone shape. Maybe we should just do like a heart shape. You can round this off. This is supposed to be like a somewhat of an implied leaf on his head. Let's round this off. Okay, curly Q. I think it'd be easier just to brush stroke this. Okay, let's do a different color that I can actually see, huh? How about, where's my color pane? My color pane keeps closing up. Here it is. For the brush stroke. None. And green. Okay, here we go. Okay, perfect curly Q. We have to pull this off. Let's try one more time. We can keep that one. Curly Q. Okay, one more time, curly Q. One more time, curly Q. Oh my god. Curly Q. It's not happening. Okay, we'll do it this way. From here. 1, 2, equidistant. Precise. There we go. Now we take the stroke panel and we bump that up a little bit. There we go. That's a better curly Q. I think we can adjust this a little bit. Looking good, looking good. Let's straighten this out. And round off the corner. It's a little bit sharp and angular right now. How's that? That's better. He's got like a little silly leaf on his head right now. I love it. We'll need to fix this up. Bitmap gonna see this and bitcrap, it's pants. I'm really liking all of these. Good. I'm gonna these guys are going to go in the stream avatar chat window. So where the Chow Garden is right now, you can see mine is currently a test version of this guy. I tested him out. You can see him gooping around. I'm gonna be cleaning him up. He's got like a little bit of clipping happening. He's just a test. But I'm gonna be replacing all of the chows with these guys. And I'm pretty excited about it. We're kind of entering a new era of the Lexadaisy stream. We're gonna be wrapping up our Chow Garden streams here pretty soon. And then we're just gonna be, you know, trying new things from there, I think. Yeah, the Super Mario Sunshine era gonna be coming to a very dramatic close. We'll see. You know, there's a chance. I mean, it's not like I'll never play Super Mario Sunshine after our showdown stream, but it'll probably be maybe till summer, at least until summer, right? Like I definitely like got a head start on like the summer craving to play Super Mario Sunshine, and then I wanted to play Sonic. So yeah, we'll probably see if I go to another GameCube game after that, but I'm gonna be sporting these guys in the chat. And it's gonna be great. Alright, little Ziri in here. We need a little face. This, I'm just gonna make a square, because it doesn't matter too much. Okay, let's grab the hat. And let's give him his big flowery eyes that he has, right? He's got giant eyes. We can make this white. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, there we go. And then we'll put little flowers in his eyes. Was this intentional? 1000%. I like daisies. Have you seen this? Heard about this? We'll change this in a little second. Okay, there we go. I like flowers. You hear? I like this because this guy will be like the only one with like unique eyes. Although maybe we should do some unique eyes for some of these guys. See, this is vector art magic. You grab all the shapes and then you just merge them together. Ta-da! Now this is one solid shape. How did I do it, you ask? Because none of the windows are popping up? It's a secret. Very. I think his eyes need to be bigger. Just like way too big. I love it. Okay, he needs his beard and his pants. Let's give him some pants. Let's start with the pants and then we can draw the beard on top and then we'll be able to see it a little bit better. The bee would also be nice. It's been staring into my soul. I'm excited for the bee. He will fly. Whoever gets turned into a bee, you will fly. Pretty exciting stuff. Okay, we're gonna give him kind of like an onion-shaped bod. Okay, that kind of fell apart. Let's try one more time. Like a bread loaf, maybe. A lump of dough. Okay, let's try one more time. I want to round off the bottom a little bit more. Just a little bit more. That usually means more points. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll cover up the other part. You can come in here and we can change this. Smooth that out. There's a smooth tool somewhere. I need to find it. I think I closed the menu for it. I need to find it and open it back up. And it basically just like smooths out the points you've got. The smooth tool. If you're a new... hang on, 1, 2, 3. If you're a new Illustrator or vector program user, there's got to be a smooth tool somewhere. If you need it, go for that. Transform, reflect. Okay, he's got some legs. Let's give him like the sweater. There we go. Like the sweater reddish brown color. This is coming together. It's gonna look messy before it looks better. That's how it goes sometimes. Let's see, should we give him... He's got black pants. And then he's got like a sweater on. He's coming together pretty good, I think. Let's get his beard. Let's move these components before we draw the beard. Okay. Same with this. Looking good, mister. Let's wrap it up here. This guy's the most complex one. I think he's gonna be rare, ultra rare character in the chat. I'm gonna try one more time and go. Something I've been doing is I've just been like treating these really scribbly sketches like gospel. Like I didn't just throw it together in like less than 10 seconds. And I'm like, oh, I have to trace these lines perfectly. Like, no, you don't, girl. Come on now. What are you talking about? Okay, there we go. Very cloud-like, very flower-like, very daisy-like shaped. Is this intentional? You wonder. We all wonder, was it intentional? Okay, the beard. Maybe we should go for like an off-white so we can see it. I'm gonna make it slightly off-white. Wait. Can always change it. Okay, there we go. Now we can just kind of see what we're doing. We can always change the colors. Always change the colors. Now we can't see what we're doing at all. Okay, let's do this. Grab the face, put in the cheeks, the little nose shape. The other cheek. The forehead, round it off. Change the color. Here we go. Let's see what that looks like. You can smooth out the shapes a little bit more if needed. Big ol' eyes. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my mind right now about this. Oh, I'm looking very handsome. He needs rosy cheeks. Rosy cheeks, stat. This neon pink will work. He's looking very gnomish right now. Oh, I am pot gnome. We know, Zirian, we know. Everybody knows. Everyone's seen the most popular series, fastest growing popular series on YouTube, Zirian the Wizard. Everyone's seen it. Everyone knows all about your backstory. Okay, here we go. Where are the legs? Where's the arm? Where are the turtles? Sorry, I like think about that line from The Office like every day. Alright, we got a little Zirian sketch here. Let's clean him up. Let's clean him up. He needs an orb to ponder. He actually does ponder over an orb, if you can believe it. Can you believe that? Okay, I'm gonna make it a little bit wider. Clean it up. Clean it up. Clean up these points. I almost said data points. Imagine. You know, it's funny though. That was just like a slip of the tongue because I do that sort of thing all the time. Yeah, this artist here, yeah, she does graphs sometimes. I do make graphs professionally. Not to brag or nothing. I do know a little bit about data. Okay, here we go. A little arm. I lost his other one. Where is it? It's gone. Okay, we can put this one back. I do want to give him his little wand. There it is. Wait. Object expand. There we go. Every time I say that, I think about that, like, joke everyone does, that, like, anime joke, domain expansion. That's what I think about. But that's it's a vector term. It's a vector art term. Trust. Okay, it's grouped together. Ungroup then. How about that? Ungroup then. It's his wand. It's a daisy. It's the wrong colors. We can fix that later though. It's pretty good. Oh man. Don't worry about bragging. That couldn't sound more boring to me. Yeah, I've got a very very exciting corporate 9-to-5 job. It's great. Graphs, infographics, but you know, can't complain. I get to be creative. It's one of the reasons I'm pretty good at this program. Lots of vector things to work in. But you know, you don't have to just draw boring old graphs all day. I mean, you could be doing this. Now that's pretty great. They're garden pals. Oh, having a good time in the garden. Let's see here. We have a problem. He's got his eyes are white and his beard is white. This is like an off blue right now, which we could make it a little more blue. Maybe that's just okay. Let's fix the, got some data points in here. Oh my god, I said it again. Data point. As you can see by this graph. Okay, here we go. Clean it up. Clean it up. Okay, let's delete this data point. What's it called? A vector point. A line point. A shape. We got it. We got it. It's like taking every bit of my power to not do a SpongeBob joke right now. I'm about to do the SpongeBob joke. Hold me back. Hold me back. Okay, let me finish this eyebrow first. Object, expand appearance. Merge. Merge together. It's not quite the right shape. That's okay. Gotta be upturned. Why is it doing this right now? Okay, delete. I'm not even gonna remember the SpongeBob joke I was going to make at this rate. Okay, object, expand. You ready for the beat to drop on this? Heck yeah. Scale down. Look at him. Transform, reflect. Okay. Let's see, we might have to... it's kind of hard to see, huh? Can make it a touch more red? Too tricky. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. I'm gonna take another copy paste of this guy. Delete. Oh, I guess we brought the caterpillar buns with us. That's alright. That's quite alright. I'm cracking myself up. Okay, okay. Focus. Okay, I think one thing about this. 1, 2. Let's just make this a little bit less dramatic. Can we soften these? We need to redraw the beard. Yeah, I can't do it with my mouse. Yikes. That was terrible. That was so bad. Object expand. I have to say it every time because that's like what happens in my brain every time I click on it. 1, 2. There we go. I might have to find the smooth brush for this. Let's find my toolbox. Smooth brush. There's a search. I see it. I found it. I found the smooth brush. Put it in the pencil tool. Okay, I've got the smooth brush out. It doesn't look like much right now. It's just this like hover. But what it does is if I like expand the threshold, see what it's doing. It's making the object have less points. So we can like, I guess I could just make it, what is this, like a couple points? Undo. Can round this off a little bit. Or we can like run it through like this. It also kind of smooths out. Okay, this is a nice tool to have. I'm glad I found it. Hello, how are things going? Things are going good. We've got our silly little wizard here. We've got our cute little Tamagotchi inspired gal down here. We're doing some little sprites to customize our stream avatars, which are in the chat window currently. You can see my test guy goobing around right now. He's just a test. He's just a test. Please don't tease him. He's just a test. Okay, let's grab the draw tool, do the same thing. I wonder what it does for him. Yeah. Yeah, it turns him into an orb. I'm not sold on that, I'll admit it. Nah. Okay, one more time on the beard. I'm gonna make it hot pink. Bold, daring. I'm gonna try one more time. Okay. We can sort this out. We can figure out the beard problem. Okay, for some reason. There we go. I am kind of liking this cool blue color. Maybe we need to go for like a yellow tone. I'll think about it. To think about his color tone. Or his color palette, I mean. Almost. One more time. Take a step back. No. All wrong. Too flat. Do it right. Okay, good. Great. Perfect. Better. Best. You know what I'm about to say? think this is the best one we got. This is the best guy here. I mean... he looks very flower-esque. He looks like his little flower himself. Ain't that nice? Put his little legs back, give him his little arms. He's wonderful. Your test guy is strutting their stuff. Yeah, I know, check him out. Look at him go, look at him go, look at him go. The walk kills me. I made that in like less than 10 minutes. You can see it right here. This is the walk animation. Pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good. I know y'all can't wait to join them. The Garden Buds coming soon. I'm working on them right now, working as fast as I can. We're gonna give them hats. We're gonna give them silly hats. They're gonna have, you know, fun little interactions and things. We're gonna have to animate these guys, but for now we're just designing them. Little Zirian. You know, the color palette says that the darkest color on the artboard should be this purple color, like instead of this dark gray or this what is usually black. Whoa. Okay, not that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be purple. Right. Right. Yeah. Well, what else could we do? What else could we change? I'm gonna grab the Zirian and put there's too much, there's not enough room. I'm getting stressed out. Also, we forgot his arm. Sorry, buddy. It's quite alright. Okay, here we go. Grab Zirian, put him up here. Let's give him some outlines. Let's see about that. White outline? White outline on what is usually supposed to be white might look a little odd. Looks quite nice. Blushes. Okay. And a white outline for this guy. Also the shape. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Same here. His little feet. Ain't that darling? I don't know about the, does this need an outline? Do like a thin one? I don't know about that. I don't think it's necessary. I think we can tell what we're looking at here. I hope. Does he need a little, a little smile? Ooh, okay, how about this? One more step further. The mustache. Can't forget, can't forget. Okay, well, maybe just the mustache by itself. 1, 2, down. Okay, well, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. 1. Can we just group all this together? Take a step back. I kind of like that. I'm not sure if it's like 100% necessary, because I think we can tell, like, oh yeah, surely he's got a mustache in there somewhere, right? How's the preparation for the Sunshine speedrun going? I don't want to give anything away. My competition might be listening. It's been going good. I'm gonna bring the heat. I don't like that. I don't like it. Take it away. Take it away. Take away the mustache. Okay, he's mustacheless again. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, and here we go. Move this over. We need to merge this real quick. It will make it so we can have an outline around the whole thing, because right now it's a little bit messy. Let's smooth this out. Wait. That seems a little bit dramatic. I don't know about that. We can fix that. He's iconic. The little outline might make it a little less sus on the face. He definitely needs a little more fine-tuning. We're not done with him yet. A couple things to think about. Smooth this out. His hat. His leaf-shaped hat. I don't know why you think your competition is listening. Nice try. Have you heard people say they're ops? That just means opposition, right? I know how to speak how the kids talk. Nobody call me Unk, please. Spare me. Okay, here we go. Wait. That seems a little bit better. Okay, now we can put an outline on this guy. Right here. Do. That looks a lot better, I think. It's like still a little like lopsided. You can like tell that it's like non-symmetrical. Transform, reflect. My program is about to crash right now. Need to save before something devastating happens. Okay, we're good. Everyone who's working on a program like this, remember to save. What are the odds that I save a life? Just giving that shout out. I saved the life of a very late night project. There's this saying someone told me like a long time ago and I've never forgotten it. She was like, have you ever heard the saying, save before you stand? As in like stand and like leave your computer desk. I've never forgotten it. Because she was like telling a story about how like, you know, back in the day before autosave was like a thing for everything. You would like get up and your computer would just crash. Ever since then I'm like, I just always think about save before you stand. Stand and walk away. I'd like to do little magic wands. I think everyone should be able to hold a little magic wand. He looks cute. Ops is like cops? Oh. Is that true? Y'all can't josh me. I'll believe anything. He looks cute. I know. That's why I have an alarm to save every 10 to 20 minutes. Yeah. Especially, oh man, I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you how many hours of just get like lost. Especially in I have a pretty good computer these days, but back in the day, if you had a program that was really labor intensive and your computer couldn't handle it, you better, you know, basically be slamming that save button every 2 seconds. Oh my gosh. I used to have, if anyone's familiar with Adobe After Effects, I don't know like anybody's computer that can handle that thing. Adobe After Effects. I love you and I hate you. Okay, there we go. That looks nice. Okay, I think we're ready to move on from Zirian for a while. We'll come back. I'll be fine-tuning all these guys a little later, especially when it comes to animating them. I'll need to clean them up. Let's do Cardamon, huh? There he is. Fan favorite, Cardamon the Crow. So he'll be done in 2 seconds. Did all this with my mouse. gonna be purple. Wait. Wait, I already expanded the shape. We have to go back a step. Let's take the smooth tool that I was- wait. This one. Smooth tool. Watch its magic. There we go. It's not doing what I want it to do. Can we smooth that a little bit more? Maybe. There we go. Object, expand appearance. Expand. Collapse. Perfect. Give him a Cardamon. Cardamon the Crow. Welcome, friend. You look great. Where you been? I love crows. I think, if I could have any pet in the world, it would be a crow. I want one so bad. I want one so bad. Since I like crows so much, I get a lot of, crow content. And I know there's just, like, people off, like, I don't know, who live out in the middle of, like, nowhere, and they're like, I have a pet raven, and I'm like, what? Please, can I live your life? Alright, Cardamon the Crow. See, that was fast. Let's put him over here with Zirian. Let's give him an outline. Whoa, that is a lumpy outline. That does not look good. The menacing energy coming from the test flower is incredible. You could join me. It's, what is it? Test one, but I think it's this. It's pretty great. I could pin it to the... Oh, no, it's Bud1 test. I typed in the command wrong. Bud1 test. That's it. That's what there's commands in the chat which you can change your avatar to any of the options. And I just typed in the command for the silly test, Daisy. He's grooving. Just doing it up the only way he can, the only way he knows how. What's going on here? Clean this up. And let's dull this sharp edge too. This is a little crazy. Okay. A little dramatic. A little dramatic for me. The purple. I think we'll live just kind of a monotone guy. Some legs. Now he can walk. Alright, Cardamon is the best guy here. Cardamon the Crow, everyone. How about this? A wing? He's got a little wing. I can't wait to animate him cawing, you know, walking, holding a piece of bread over his head. Like this. Y'all better be excited. I'm putting in the work for you. And for me, because I like looking down at the chat and seeing all the cute little guys in the chat. I just, the Chow era is almost over. We're gonna have to move on. We can't obsess over Chows forever. Well, maybe. Oh, man. You had me at Adobe? Ha, yeah. The last good thing I heard about Adobe was Flash 9 years ago. Dude. I wish I got a hold of Flash. I wish I got a hold of Flash before it died. Alright. Due to popular demand, Bumblebee. Here we go. Speed round. Lightning round. Wait. Here we go. Bumblebee. Let's do the, this trick. There he is. Plump and round. And comes back up. Kind of lemon-shaped. Perfect. Merge, please. Merge, please. Okay, it wasn't doing it for a second there. How odd. Okay, bring in the eyes. We'll steal it from the pillar. Yup. Got a lot going on in that head of his. Little wings. Little mini butterfly wings. Okay. And let's take that like neon blue we've had like going around. This one. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I think we can move on from the sketch pile now. Let's bring them over to the family. The family of dudes. I'm so excited. Ah, I love him. Okay, let's clean him up. Let's just round him out a little bit. He's pretty good. I'm pretty sure I nailed it first try. I mean, I'm looking at this. I think I just nailed it. Yeah. Let's transform this or rotate it, reflect. There we go. Yup. Yup. There we go. Now we have a little bit more room to think. There are 0 thoughts in that crow's head. I think he's thinking about evil. I think he's about to do something mischievous. I talked about how, I've got, I like to call them my pet crows, but they aren't. They're just the neighborhood crows that I see out in my yard and I get excited. I give them peanuts. They've come to know me and love me. They are my children. Just kidding. Oh man, I love them so much though. They're so cute. Although one I did catch one out in the yard the other day. You know, it's like springtime and all of the little garden sprouts are sprouting. And I saw one curious crow like pecking at like a little like flower sprout that was coming up, like a little bulb. And yeah, one of my darling little crows went over and plucked a bulb right out of the ground. I was like, my tulips! And then he just like left it there. I mean, he wasn't hurting nobody. I wasn't too upset, but he didn't even like, I think he just like wasn't sure what it was, you know? It's like, what is this little green thing sticking out of the ground? Plucked it right out. That's okay. I can replant the tulip. Okay, I love this bumblebee. Scale on 1 to 10, this bumblebee. 10 means he's the best guy here. 1 means, we have to redo it, probably. The era of Chow has ended because you launched all of them out of cannons. No, there's a couple survivors. Come on. I spared a few of them. If they were up to my standards. We've got a couple S-rank dudes. Chaos Chow's in the making. It will happen. Dude, what if he was just a little lopsided? Yeah. Okay, best idea I've had all day. Okay. See, he's gonna... This is great because vector programs you can really easily animate like this. And he'll flap his wings. I love the bumblebee. Oh my god, I love bugs. We need more bugs. More bug-like dudes. I don't have a ladybug. Because I felt like this beetle guy would suffice. But I'm not really feeling very satisfied on the beetle. Moving right along. I like this guy. I have a rabbit somewhere. I think he's right here. He's not very good. Not a very good rabbit. Now the bee is fabulous. Oh man, this really quick rabbit sketch I drew reminds me of something. Do you guys remember this? Oh, I'm gonna do this. Do you guys remember these? Why did they do this? I don't know. Something about the way these guys were marketed to me. The rabbits. Disgusting. Anyways, we're gonna make a cute guy. Nothing like that guy. Let's see. Can I nail it first try? No. 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 I really needed to get my tablet out. I definitely, miss... Whoop. Whoop. I underestimated how much I would be having to draw on my mouse. Draw with my mouse. Alright, let's just use this one. Duplicate, transform, reflect. Great. We're looking, you know, mildly bunny-shaped. How about this? I've got it, I've got it. 1, 2, 3, here's the hotkey. There we go. It's 3 buttons, and you have to press them. Okay, there we go. Rabbit shaped. Dies. It's good, we'll sort it out. It'll be okay. Not the raving rabbits from Rayman. Rabbits! I remember there was like, what was it? Like on Disney Channel? Or was there like some game where they collaborated? Oh, I'm seeing it in the search history. Mario Rabbids. What? Did anybody play that? I don't know. I have an aversion to certain art styles that just, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Expand. Freaking collabed with a Mario game. That's the big leagues. Okay. Let's make the rabbit peek. Perfect. Let's give him eyes. Hooray! Well, let's scale him up. Let's scale the head up. Also, warp it a little bit. So there's room. I'm not sold on this. I am not sold on this. I played it. The party game they made. It's traumatic. Oh my gosh. I feel like the marketing was just kind of bizarre. I don't know. I think that must be what I was thinking of, the party game. They were like, man, do you just remember back in the day watching TV as a kid? Commercials. Dude, now you got Hulu. And maybe you have it, like, ad-free or whatever, but, like, there was no ad-free Hannah Montana back in the day. You had to sit there and watch the Rabbids party game commercial like 10 times a day. Dark times. The TV viewing experience has never been more in the hands of those who like to watch TV, you know? Sometimes we take it for granted. Oh my gosh, you ever get like stuck at a hotel and you just like remember you get stuck on a hotel and all you can watch is Family Guy. All you can watch is Family Guy, nothing else is on. Maybe if you're lucky, a Harry Potter movie or a Batman movie. Dude, there's nothing else. And then you just have to like sit there and just remember. Just remember, like, man. I mean, I watch YouTube these days, but oh man. Television. People still watch TV. I'm like only a YouTuber these days. Only a YouTuber. They're in Mario Kart 2, I think? What? Were these guys mainstream? I never even played one. I don't know. Something about their, like, were they, like, out when, like, the Minions were popular? Like, because that's what it reminds me of, but, like, I mean, everybody liked the Minions, right? Everybody and their mom liked the Minions. Their grandma. Like, you're telling me that Minions, like, Rabbids having the same marketability as Minions? I don't think so. I don't think so. You show a Rabbid to your grandma and tell me what you think. Tell me what she says. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm liking this rabbit. Not like 100% though. I'm not 100% on this rabbit. The rabbit's going down here with the maybe pile next to the beetle. Maybe if he had like cute little ears, or maybe you have to redraw this. Family Guy and 30 seconds ad. Yeah, it's terrible. They've been around since the early PlayStation webcam games. Oh. Like when they were trying to push like the Wii motion stuff. I never had oh no, PlayStation. I didn't have a PlayStation until everyone had kind of moved on. I was tardy to the party on the PlayStation. I never had an Xbox. I was kind of like a Nintendo kid pretty much for life. Eventually I got like a PlayStation 3 when they were on like the PlayStation 4. And yeah, that was kind of when everyone was like, just PC game. Which, fair enough. I always got my console games like secondhand, you know. I was the young one, so every time everyone was done with their Sega Genesis, I could have it. Once everyone was done with their GameCube, then I could have it. I do love the GameCube. And then it was all about the Wii. Okay, we're trying one more time with the bunny. We got something going here. Maybe we need to try a little bit. Yeah, it seems good. Oh, perfect. Whoa. Now that's a bunny ear. Expand and merge and clean it up. Well, not like that. Not like that. There we go. Now we're good. I might merge it to the head, but I might leave it for a second. We can come back to this. We can always take a step backwards. Reflect. Okay. Yeah, this seems better already, I think. Maybe we can make the bunny ears a little bit smaller. Because this might be like the tallest model we've got if we go with this. Which we want to try to keep them relatively all the same size because, unfortunately, the program that we have to load all this into will be checking the same dimensions like per sprite sheet. So we can't really have like variation. Otherwise it will get really, it'll like get cropped awkwardly. So this guy might just have to get tabled for that reason, but we'll keep looking. I had a PS1 in 2010. I had all the bootleg games. Those were peak. I remember like going over to other people's house that had PlayStations and Xboxes. It was always a good time. Yeah, I remember some of those there were some really weird games that came out for the PlayStation, huh? Okay, wait, hang on, this guy. Ow. He's like, you're gonna leave me behind? Let's give him some rosy cheeks. How about that? He can't be taller than Zirian. Let's see. Can we make it happen? It's very cute. Let's be a little bit more detailed. Wait, this is the wrong guy. Don't add details to this one. This one is a reject. Yeah. This is the right one. Okay, let's add some teardrop shapes. Okay, let's not add some teardrop shapes. Hit the hotkey. There we go. Dude, it's just like really fighting me today. No. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That adds a little bit more like dimensionality to it. That's a word, right? The fifth dimension is present for this one. Cool. I like it. This one needs to be flipped on its head though. Transform, reflect. Yeah. I mean, it's all right. What about a little belly? Can I just group all this together? I don't want to have to select all these. Okay, group and group. I just realized, is today Easter or is tomorrow Easter? This is so on brand. Or not on brand. Themed. Seasonal. That's what I meant to say. It's a rabbit. Alright, let's measure him up with the other guys. He does fit the theme of garden. Could shrink him down a little bit. The other thing we can maybe do is like, not like a standing pose, but instead like a... hello? I'm just like zooming around all around here. Some people tell me I make them dizzy when I do this, so hopefully y'all are doing all right. I'll check up on you. Am I zooming too fast? Okay, what if he's like sitting? It kind of looks like a mouth, the nose. Maybe we take another swing at the nose. One more time. One more time. I will die for that bunny. Okay, that's one vote for the bunny. Good to know. Good to know. And transform, reflect. Is that better or worse? It still looks like he's like still looks like a mouth. What is happening? You know, I'll say one thing. I do kind of need like a heart shape tool. I can make stars. I can make stars, no problem. But there's no heart tool. I always struggle with making hearts in Adobe Illustrator. Oh my gosh. That's okay. That looks pretty cute. Here, have a star. You look adorable. The star is a little harsh though. Maybe we can chill it out. Okay, bunny with little legs like this. Like, just like hop around. What if he like idled like this, where he like idled like a regular rabbit and then he just like got up and walked around like a grown man? That would shock him. That would get him. This does reduce the size of the sprite a bit. Oh wait, opportunity is calling. Takes the shape of this old man's eye. Drops it right here. Flower tail, it's on brand. Now it actually is on brand. All right. I'll second a point for the bunny. His eyes look like it's seeing all 8 dimensions. Make them wider. Now those are the eyes that see all 8 dimensions. Although I'm looking at this and I actually kind of love it. Okay, points for this rabbit. I keep saying it, like I just keep having really happy accidents today. This is perfect. How about this? Bumblebee. Thank you, I steal your eyes. I kind of like big eyes. I kind of like the big eyes. We've got several silly rabbits. He could be holding a carrot or, you know, some other sort of accessory that he might have. Dude, I can't stop laughing at the bag of cash that I drew, though. I think that would be so funny. This is like a... They like robbed a bank in like a cartoon and you get this. This is what the rabbit could have. I drew all this with my mouse. Y'all are impressed, right? Cash. He's getting away with it. Cardamom can have a stack of cash. I love it. That's it. The most adorable little guy. Alright, vote now. 1, 2, or 3. I guess standing rabbit. 0. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna take a little sip of sody. Take a little sip of sody and admire my efforts. Late night sip of sody. Everybody having a good time? It's getting late here. The sun has set on another day. We're just in here doodling cute little garden buddies. We've got lots of garden buddies. A lot of variety, a lot of good options to choose from. Let's draw this ant. The ant, like, is what I picture walking around with the stack of cash. What color? Purple? Purple. I already know. And he gets the big eyes. Are you making the rabbit a criminal? Yeah, he just like robbed a bank or something. Or he should have like somebody's wallet and he can like walk around the chat with it. I don't know, I'm just like thinking of the stream avatars can have hats and like other like accessories that you can give them, which I used to have enabled for the previous avatars I had turned on, but they look weird with the chows, so I turned them off for now. Otherwise, I would show you. It might still work, but it just looks weird. Wait, actually, it might work on mine. I think I tested it. Let's see, let's see. Can I do it? Can I do it? Hats. No, I wait. I'll see if I can put a hat on my little guy. My little dude in the chat. Okay, we got an ant. Looking good. Looking good so far. So far, looking good. We give him a little potato. Potato bod. I actually kind of like the lopsided look. This is kind of perfect. It's organic, yet geometric. What? How's this? He looks kind of like a poo. And it's stacked up. Yeah. Okay, it says... No. It doesn't look like I can do hats. What if I do this? Exclamation point, hats, bow. Maybe it'll work. Let's see if I get a little... cute little accessory. Sometimes stream avatars doesn't work for me. It's kind of tricky. I've been learning it. Okay, he's got little legs. Transform, reflect. Good. Perfect. Alrighty, welcome to the party. Welcome to the squad, Ant. Sorry, I'm so amused by this. What's wrong with me? Okay, let's clean him up. Okay, he's got 1, 2, 3. Do. Grab this. Merge all the way, please. There we go. Okay, outline. It's a little bit of a messy outline, but I think we'll be able to make it work. He looks especially like a little bit turd-like right here, but he'll be okay. Maybe we can round this a little bit better, more. Or we say his little legs can be part of his body and then they don't need like their own outline. You can do that too. Let's see about that. Lots of options. Infinite possibilities for this little ant character right here. Let's do it again. Okay, he took the wad of cash with him. I knew it. Criminal. Okay. Send the legs to the back of the layer. Good to go. He might be a little too simple. He might be not as like visually interesting as some of the other ones, but I think that's really funny about him. Oh man. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Alrighty, and then let's grab this just for fun, okay? Just for fun. Take the stroke, make it different color. Okay, ungroup. There it is. I'm like getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. Don't let me get distracted, okay? Don't let me get distracted. I just want to do one more thing. There it is. Yeah. Pretty good. Funny stuff. The flower is too strong, I know. I swear I got it working. I think I could do this. Watch me donk this up. Ready? Color. Make him purple. Right? It should work. It worked. Okay. It's even more buggy than the other one. I don't really like this color palette. It's a little bit messy. I was very hastily throwing things together. Just a sneak peek of the many things to come. Alright, Katamon, have a... He's got money on his head. Alright, let's focus here. Let's focus. Don't get distracted. We got this tulip guy to work on. Yup, here we go. Perfect. First try, first try, first try. First try. The crow stealing a bunch of coins feels so right. Yes. I think it's fairly true to life. That's one thing I haven't gotten my crows to do yet. Give me gifts. Please. Bring me dollars. I wouldn't mind it. I think I would just do a hard career pivot into criminal mastermind if I could get crows to do my bidding like that. I think that's just what I would have to do. Okay, I've got my tulip head here. Says the talking daisy. Okay, expand. Okay. Clean it up. Merge, merge, merge. Yay! Let's make it pink. And clean it up a little bit. Use the smooth tool. Okay. Use the smooth tool from afar. Here we go. Hey, looking good. Little tulip. Okay, and he sits upon... Actually, we might be able to grab this from... No, we cannot grab this. Here we go. Play it straight. And can she stick the landing? No. Wait. Wait. Make it green like a flower. Are you following along? That's right. There we go. This looks good. Okay, and then we just need like a little silly leaf shape. Perfect. Easy. That was easy, right? Transform, reflect. Now we get to admire our handiwork. Tulip. I like tulip. Bring him over here. Merge this together. Okay, merge it. Okay, there we go. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because we're gonna have to animate this. It's very sweet. Very cute. Let's do a couple proportion checks to see if this is really what we want to do here. I keep looking down at the purple daisy. It looks so bad. The color selection tool was not great for that one. And I was just like, whatever. No one's gonna see it. Okay. That's pretty good. What about this? Okay, this one like definitely reads like he's got a little smile on his face, but I'm gonna delete it. There we go. Now he's like a Mario character or something. That's pretty cute. I do like the simple eyes, but the large eyes will read well from afar. It's a tough, you know, we got to make the tough decisions, you know. Eventually we'll have to choose between version 1, 2, and 3. I'm feeling like number 3 is pretty cute though. What about this? Angry eyebrow. Oh my god. Alright, you can't convince me that didn't just make it better. He's got a furrowed brow. Not only is he a tulip, he's a mildly disgruntled tulip. I love it. This tulip is me. Okay. I'm not even joshing y'all. This is peak character design. There's never been anything better than this guy right here. Single-handedly crashed the Stark Markets with a murder of crows. Oh man. I can do anything with some crows. They're so smart. I love them. If you didn't know this, I'm just gonna start spitting crow facts. Did you know they remember faces? For like several generations. I know like everybody already knows that, I think, but just in case there's somebody out there that doesn't know that, there's like that story where there was this like case study where this guy like bullied a bunch of crows wearing a mask or something like that, and then like waited a couple of crow generations and then came back, and the children of the crows knew this guy. Like they had somehow passed down the information of this guy wearing this mask and how he was bad news. Amazing. Incredible. They have societies. They have little jobs. They go to work. Anyways, speaking of work, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I love crows. I love crows. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. You're about to get me started. Okay, here we go. Let's do a silly little guy. I think this guy is going to be like somewhat bug inspired, but not exactly a bug. He's just sort of a bug, you know? And that's okay. Here we go. You know what kind of bug we will not be drawing today? A centipede. Why? Because I don't like them. I have very strong feelings against centipedes. Can't convince me, no centipedes. Sorry to all the centipede fans out there. There are none. Actually, that's not true. I've seen people like talk about like, oh, I've got a pet centipede. I'm like, what? No, you don't, liar. No one likes centipedes. Dude, I just go on and on about bugs. You get me started, I just can't stop. See, now I'm thinking about how I once looked up praying mantises, because I think praying mantises are cool. See, I'm like that type of person. Like somebody out there who's got freaking a pet centipede is thinking the same thing about me wanting a pet praying mantis, but I don't know. There's this type of praying mantis called orchid mantis, and they look like a flower. Have I mentioned I like flowers? Object expand. Flowers and bugs, they go together. That's why we got so many bugs in the garden pals. Transform, reflect. Yeah. This guy. I love him. Okay, to the family. Welcome, Scrimbly. Scrimbly Doo. You will be cherished and loved. Unless you displease me, then you will be cast aside. But until then, welcome, Scrimbly Doo. Everyone say welcome. Okay, transform, reflect. Yeah. I think I'm at, what am I at right now? I'm at this curly Q here. It has a stroke of 2. We're gonna bump it up to 3 and see what that looks like, and then maybe we'll outline this. We'll grab it, scoot it over. Everything's getting a white background or a white outline so that it can show up on pretty much every background, but the problem with that is that sometimes the white outline just makes it feel kind of cluttery. It's tough. Let's see. Put the white outline on there. Uh-huh. Yeah. Not happening this time. How about that? This is also the thinnest, like, outline we've got out of everything we've got here. It does kind of stand out in the way that it seems like it's almost a different art style, this line width. That is something that bothers me. I have a hard time expressing this to folks. If you got line width consistency in all your character designs, all of a sudden it changes, it drives me crazy. I've got like so many examples like in the back of my mind. I could rattle them off. A study where someone wore a mask and traumatized some crows. Yes, can you believe it? Someone spent dollars on that. Also, where is that guy? I want to talk to him. How dare you bully those crows? Like throwing rocks at him, like, stop! Evil. I love them. They must be treated with kindness. They're so cute. Oh my god. I'm thinking about crows. They, there's a tree, like sometimes, when I go out for a walk, they sleep in like the same tree. Oh my god, they sleep in the same tree and they like kind of fold over on themselves, you know, they like kind of tuck their beak like on their back when they sleep. And yeah, when I go out on a walk, like in like the slightly evening, like the sun will like just start to set and like clockwork. They always just curl up in their little big family unit on the same tree and I'm like, oh my god, they're so cute. Came here for the art, stayed for the orchid praying mantis facts. Yes. I'd know more facts if I had one. That's point one for getting one, right? Praying mantis, orchid praying mantis stream. Just like filmed their cage. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that scribbly do right now. Currently not sold on the scribbly do. Let's move on. We're running out of guys. Alright, how about mini tulip head here? Grab some legs. This guy's really simple. We've got the apple. I don't know about the apple either. No. Once again, we have achieved peak character design. No discussion. No need. What do you need to talk about? That's pretty good. My argument is that it's not like different enough from Tulip Head over here. So, I guess there is an argument to be made. Was this study conducted by a literal scarecrow? Nice. My brain was like, Wizard of Oz joke. Does he have a brain? That doesn't even make sense. Anyways. Scrimbly Doo, hang on. Idea. What if we add wings to him? Also, let's come back to appreciate the butterfly. I really like this one. We can add some color variations and things. Okay, just bumped the outline a little bit. How about we grab the bumblebee wings? Bumblebee's pretty good. Bumblebee's pretty high up on the list. What about this, Scrimbly Doo? How you feel about this? What if we take away his antennas? It kind of reminds me of like a sea creature, like an octopus or something, instead of something else. What do we do about that? I do kind of like this guy. We keep him. Oh, we already have one. How about what is this? What are we making now? I don't know. He's got like a little... This kind of reminds me of like a Shroomish from Pokemon. I just need to look at some Pokemon. I'll get inspiration. This also isn't different enough from Tulip Head. How can we make it better? Something like this. Object, expand, merge. Whoa. Okay, now do it. How about now? He's kind of like a daffodil. Wait, daffodil? We have to do it. Let's do it. Let's give him daffodil legs. Hang on, where's our shroomish looking dude? This one, this one. He's not exactly a shroomish, but we can grab the bod. Oh, I see it coming together. I see it coming together. We're almost there. Yellow. Step 1, yellow. Okay. Next step. Actually, I like the pink. Wait, except tulip head's probably gonna be pink. How about... what other color we got? Orange? We could do orange. That's different, yeah. This guy is he's a daffodil. I love daffodils. Shout out to all the daffodils. It's spring right now. I love spring. Shout out to all the daffodils that made it past the fury of the crows. I love this guy. This guy's top tier. What about, what if we made the tulip head like a little bit smaller? Yeah. The answer is yes. I hype myself up. I'm my own hype man. I don't need one. Trust. Ready? Clean this up. How's that? Okay, distort it just like a little bit. Oh, he lost his little blush. There we go. See, I don't know how he's gonna carry the big cash money wad, but something tells me he'll figure it out. Like so. Yeah. We love the caked up tulip. Without the antenna, it's giving Zoidberg. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is hilarious. Yeah. Yes. See, I was thinking like cuttlefish. Same wavelength for sure. What if we leaned hard into it? Wait. We give him... Oh, he's got a bald head. Clean it up. Clean it up. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Here we go. Look at him looking at me with his bulbous head. Yeah. Got wings on his head. He's some kind of fly. When this thing comes along and lands in your soup. No. Okay, too big. Too big for the model. Too big. How about this?
3, 2.
Let's clean it up. Smaller. Double tulip head guy. Like a Rosalina or something. No wings. I don't know if it's happening with this guy. Longest I've ever gone without sleeping? What's the longest I've ever gone without sleeping? Dude, I love sleep. Not very long. Sleep is important. I pulled like one all-nighter in my life. I am not much of a thrill seeker. I know that's like... That's probably like crazy, hard to compute. All my other friends are like, oh, I pull all-nighters all the time. I mean, at least when you're teenagers, you know. Can't do that sort of thing anymore. Can't do that. That's against the rules. Mom said I'll be grounded if I do that. Here we go. Copy paste. Okay, well, hang on. Is this one working? The daffodil is the distraction for the heist. He's a cursed little guy. Yeah, he's having a hard time. I don't think this one... He's not too bad. It's not really different enough from this guy. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is different enough. I'll have to ponder this. What if he was like this? Like literally squid shaped. Wait. Mine's 27 hours. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. I can't even do the math right now. I didn't last long. It's... Dude, sleep is like one of the most important things for your bod. Dude, if I get even like a little bit less sleep than what I'm supposed to get, my brain like turns into a misty haze. It's bad. You learn that, like, you learn that lesson, like, harder and harder as you get older, too. Oh my gosh, it just gets worse. You might be able to get away with it if you're younger, but yikes. It gets nuts. How about this guy? He's like a octopus. I like the purple, but maybe let's go green for now. He's like a cactus. Oh my god, a cactus one. Okay, I kind of like that guy. That was just on a whim. That was just off the dome. Small dragon wings to look like Cthulhu. I can draw Cthulhu. Here we go. I am Cthulhu. Like this, like this. And he's just big. Okay. We all remember what Cthulhu looks like, right? Something like this. This is true. Ta-da! Cthulhu. That's pretty good. I say that's pretty good. Let's do a comparison. Show me Cthulhu. Bing! Yep, 1-to-1. I nailed it. Pretty good. This guy's too good. This guy's too good to leave behind. We have to finalize this one. This one's really good. I love it. He's a little bit messy. I love the blooming cactus guy. Me too. Me too. Oh, man. Here we go. We can take one more swing at this. You know, people say cactuses are easy to take care of. You know what my actual experience has been? Not good. I have killed several cactus. Succulents don't do well in my hands either. I must just like not live in a place with like enough sunlight for them, because they do this like really ugly like thing where they just like stretch out infinitely and then they die. Which I think is what a plant is trying to say, like, dude, where is the sun? Like, I can't find the sun. And then they just stretch and stretch and stretch. And then, yeah, and then it just doesn't work out. And I've tried it with like so many succulents. It just doesn't happen. I don't know what it was. Could have been living in a dorm, I guess. Maybe it was that. Not enough sunlight through those windows. Surprise, surprise. How's this? Okay, version 2. Version 2. If I go to sleep, I have to be alone with the guy in my head who also conjures up some gnarly dreams. Are you talking about Cthulhu? Are you haunted by Cthulhu? What's Cthulhu's, like, doesn't Cthulhu have, like, a name, like, what's it called? Something dream. I've actually read the H.P. Lovecraft Call of Cthulhu. Yeah. I know some of the lore. I can't remember it though, that was a long time ago. I think Lex just drew the guy in your head conjuring your dreams. Yup. That's what he does. That's what Cthulhu does. That does explain the fish people. Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy. Yeah, that's Cthulhu. You're right. It slipped my mind for a second. I think this guy's a little bit too octopus-like. Maybe it's okay. Maybe we just need to round him off a little bit. I was gonna say, like, Prince of Dreams. It's not that. It's not that. That's, like, too romantical. It's not that. Oh, man. I gotta round this off a little bit. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's take a step back. Okay, let's make... Here we go. That's a little bit more of like the rectangular shape we started with. It's just not quite perfect enough. Here we go. How's that? No. Dude, I don't know how to draw. Okay, one more time. No. Now I'm just getting sloppy. Clean it up. Start over. Restart this guy. I'm gonna cut this one in half. Object expand. Okay, don't look if you're faint of heart. Shing! I'll be okay. Don't worry, I'm a doctor. I know how to do these things. Sew the head back on. Wait. Something's wrong. Clean it up. What? Hang on. There we go. How's this? Hang on, I took the wrong half from the wrong one. I just basically just did this one twice. Take a step back. Copy this. Back up, back up. Back up, back up. No, yeah, this is the one we want. Paste. With this one. Delete this. Okay, focus up. Focus up. One wrong move, and Cactus Girl gets it. There we go. Is this path still live? No, dang it. Dang it. Let's see. Maybe a flower on the hand? Cactus tend to have them all over. Oh yeah, like we could do like I was just like getting stuck on the squid thing. Let's see. Something like this. Don't ask what that is. I don't know. Give me a second. I don't know. Clean it up. Make it purple. Sure, I don't care. There we go. Cactus. Or were you saying like here? OMG. He's holding them. This also reminds me of Rosalina Roseraid. Roseraid is the Pokemon evolution, right? I'm getting quizzed on my Pokemon knowledge like live on stream. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. You'll look foolish. Try again. Try again. Beefy Cactus Girl. Object expand. Yup. Pretty good. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere now. Okay. Clean that up. Good. Good. Shrink it down. I could picture this guy goobing around in the chat. Here we go. Why do I feel like the first edition is just the best one? Sometimes you just, sometimes intuition. The squid one, something about it. Can we fix this? Whoa, okay, I didn't mean to delete it. Here we go. Clean this up. Wait, hang on. There's 2 points here. Okay, 1 second. No, there's not. Okay. Clean up the little details here. Whoops. Maybe we could go for like some curly cues. Let's soften these edges. This is a little bit sharp. That work? No. Oh, it's because it's putting the stroke on the outside instead of the inside of the, yeah. I see what's happening. Now that is a sassy cactus. We've got a couple of them. Very cute, very cute. Okay, we still got some like wobbly lines here. I could use the smooth tool. What's that? I could bring this in like a little bit. There we go. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Oh my gosh. I just looked at the time. You know what else is getting somewhere? The sun halfway around the earth because it's nighttime. I don't know. Don't ask me. Oh man. Oh man. It's time for me to do my wrist stretches. All the artists out there, make sure you're doing your wrist stretches, okay? Every time you spend a long day drawing or at the computer. Okay, also the gamers. Gamers, do your wrist stretches. Important PSA. I'm doing them right now. Yep, I can feel it. I can feel it. I've been working hard for the day. I did a bunch of animation work this morning. I've been sitting here doodling these cute little guys. I can feel it. Stretch your hands. Stretch your fingers. Don't let the carpal tunnel get ya. It's a killer. It's a killer. Trust. Alrighty. We've got a good batch here, don't we? We still got some fine tuning to do. Oh my god, this guy. Jump scare. We still got some fine tuning to do, and then, you know, maybe we'll come back and do the sprite sheet. I didn't animate anything today, but I just kind of was brainstorming and thinking about things. We need to do some sprite sheets for each of these models or each of these sprites that we're going to animate out and add them to the Stream Avatars chat. Like the unreasonably derpy sprite that's dancing right now. Alrighty. Thanks so much for hanging out. Whoops. There we go. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good day or morning or night, wherever you guys are. Thanks so much for, you know, chatting. I will be back tomorrow. We'll probably do something new. But maybe we'll come back to this. I don't know. Play it by ear. I do art and animation streams every day during the week. Check out my Game Grumps animated I just posted today. That's the main thing I do on my channel. I do lots of animations here. Check them out. And I hope to see you guys in the next one.